Tokyo cheating, getting a couple second head start.
Unforgivable.
And EAB is also playing on SNES 9X, so he's already getting a 5-second disadvantage there.
Something like that. I don't remember the exact conversion.
Yeah,
Category.
over 5 for any percent.
That's just the doesn't want to play on BSNES tax.
Yeah, interestingly, EAB plays this game on keyboard, which not a lot of runners do.
Yeah, most runners, even emulator ones, play with a controller of some kind. I don't know why I said even emulator ones, as if people play on keyboard on console.
That would be epic.
Yeah. That would take some doing.
It's like both runners have enough HP for task cars. EAB has to do a slightly modified version, though, to pull it off at 4 HP.
I like the prayer method where you just hope that the first car shoots you.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And then if it doesn't, you're just done.
EAB catching back up there with a good ship RNG.
Yeah, Tokyo with one of the worst ships you really ever see.
All around, it's a pretty garbage intro time for both runners at a 2:05.
Yeah, EAB having health issues going into the second B, and Tokyo getting that that kind of ship. But they're really close coming out of this.
You know, it's like about 1 second or so. EAB's lead. Hopefully we don't see any more incorrect stage selects today. Those have been going around
quite enough. Quite a bit. Just about enough of those for one day. After the last match that wasn't streamed on Speed Gaming. Jeez, how many were there over all the races? Yeah. Like, I remember 3 for sure, just don't know if there were more that I wasn't paying attention to.
Oh, both runners missed the slip jump.
Yeah, committed to staying in sync, they both screw up the same stuff.
Look at that. Frame tied. Just kidding, Tokyo's got a slight lead.
Okay, just pause this stream real quick and then it'll even out again.
Nice no stop from both runners. Just a 2-frame window there to get the double kill on the flamingo and the pink guy. Very nice snowball section from both runners except for the very end there for EAB.
Yeah, it's a really annoying way to screw that up. Those snowball throwers have a really thin hitbox, so if you're too close, you'll just shoot right through them.
Okay. EAB got frozen there and then got a slide immediately after, so it was a good like 4 or 5 seconds where he wasn't hitting the boss. So Tokyo is going to take a pretty big lead here relative to this stage of the game. Oh, a double slide for EaB there.
Classic penguin shenanigans.
That was actually
Subsequent slides are a 1 in 8 chance, so even seeing a double isn't very common.
Yeah. There was, that was what, a 55 kill for Tokyo, and that was with a 205 intro stage, so that was a really good penguin stage for him.
Yeah. Like right around 5 for like a teleport out is like where you want to be, so only being a little bit behind that is just fine. Like both runners not having the best of times on the turtles. But there's not a whole lot of danger for the rest of the stage. Maybe like one turret can hit you. So health shouldn't be an issue.
There's always the Kwanger fight though.
Yeah. Messing up the rhythm or just messing up the spacing and just crashing right into Kwanger at the start. Definitely possible. Tokyo's the only one in danger of that though. EaB still has health enough for one hit at least.
Oh no.
Oh, Tokyo takes 2 hits from that turret and ends up getting killed.
The double.
Right before the door, which is a checkpoint.
Yeah, it's about as costly of a death as you can have in this stage, unless you like die at the top of the elevator or something.
Oh yeah, that would be worse.
But this is all part of Tokyo's calculation to throw the match so he can go back to Rockman 2.
We'll see if EaB can counter with some magic plans of his own. Maybe suddenly start going for death kick and runs. Actually, I don't know if he was doing that before already. Tokyo actually gets a decent Doppler effect.
Not bad.
Too bad, like, all of those teleports were bad.
Okay.
You really only want, like, one long teleport to make the Doppler effect work, and then you kind of want Kwanger to stay close. Oh, that's right, he does... I totally forgot he was doing that. Just blocked out all of his safeties from my memory.
Doing what?
he does the bird dupe.
Nice.
But yeah, EaB gets 4 hearts, I think. And a sub-tank. So we'll get the sub-tank and heart in Eagle. Use the platform to fly through the whole stage on.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
EaB went for a buster shot there at the start of, like, an uncharged buster. I feel like that should be a pretty tight window to get.
Probably.
Because that's what the task does, but only because it uses the, the mech.
Oh, yeah. It's probably only really tight if you get the high jump at the start. Like the low one, you probably don't care so much.
So it looks like Tokyo there is 21 seconds behind. So in a task setting, I remember doing this strat was still about 3 seconds faster than just doing the stage normally for any percent. But you won't obviously get anywhere near task level at using this boomerang platform.
Yeah, like ideally you would have it go basically completely horizontally, whereas in RTA you kind of end up on diagonals instead.
But I doubt he's losing that much time going for it.
Hopefully he doesn't get the platform to carry him to his death after the fight or something. I've seen that happen before.
I've never seen that platform in the fight before. The sprites turn into Eagle's face.
Yeah.
Did you say you have seen that happen before?
Yeah.
That's epic.
Yeah, it happened to Ty Vega in a particularly funny way, where like he killed Eagle and then the platform picked him up and dumped him into the pit, like at just the right time, so that way he respawned on the ship with Eagle dead, so he just went over to the right and then teleported out and was done with the stage.
Whoa. Explosion skip?
It was more like jingle skip. So I think it's after the explosion where the boss actually counts as dead.
Alright, let's see this Thunder Slimer RNG. AB getting a pretty awful...
Taking a death on an irritating Thunder Slimer.
So
Tokyo gets slightly less of an annoying Thunder Slimer, only because he didn't die.
Yeah.
Still got basically the worst pattern.
Dude, EAB, like Nero, is doing the spam lemons into the flamingo strat.
It's not a bad one.
He almost got the god pattern there on the second time around. You said EAB gets 4 hearts?
I think so. He's gotten 2 so far, and I know he'll get the Dillo one, because that's the freest one. Like, if you're gonna get any safeties, that's the one you get. And I'm pretty sure he gets the Mammoth one as well, just takes that lower route. He's got a pretty slick way of, like, killing those miners and then switching to Boomerang to swing it down at the heart. Seems a little bit more convenient than the 100% one, where like you have to kill that miner with boomerangs and then, or after throwing one like right over his head.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just nukes all of them and then and then worries about it. Oh.
Health eating the input there.
Yeah. Classic Mega Man X. Or any Mega Man, I guess. Game knows just the right health drops to throw at you.
Tokyo didn't get the straight into the door. Is that a health that's just sitting in the stage there that EAB picked up?
Yeah.
Never thought of that as being useful for race strats.
Yeah, it's just like a little more juice in a sub-tank if you've got one. I know some runners were doing that in 100%. I think I saw Baba do that a lot. Any percent you don't usually go for it because you just don't have any sub-tanks, so you don't care. Pretty clean middle section there by Tokyo. Kind of the only part of the stage you have anything to really do in besides just dash forward or sit on a cart.
Yeah, that's true. Armadillo definitely wins the award for most boring stage, which is of course why that's where the developers made it so you had to revisit there a bunch of times to get the Hadoken.
Yeah. I mean, at least the last part of the stage is also easy. Like, if you had to do a Kowanger climb a bunch of times to get the Hado, it would make the category even more annoying. EAB is all set on his safety items. Alright, first fish was nice to Tokyo. Even doing that little manip where you stand far away, there's still a chance he'll suck you in anyway.
Can you use his searchlight even if you're far away?
I don't remember. I feel like not. I could be mistaken. I think it's just like searchlight if you're up close, or little worm things if you're far away.
EAB not going for the killing the searchlight strand. Pays for it with some bad RNG.
Yeah, it works out more often than not. But yeah, when you do get the searchlight, it's pretty crippling FPS drop in the game.
1951 8-man, looks like, for Tokyo. Probably about a minute behind his PB or so.
Yeah, he did have that pretty costly death in Kowanger early on. Oh, we got the Tokyo swap. During that cutscene, right when X starts walking, you can do a weapon swap, and it just becomes all garbled on the side of the screen.
Yeah, I think it's frame perfect, right?
Pretty sure, yeah. Also, something goofy that happens in that cutscene. X starts teleporting in just like normal, like dead center on the screen for a couple frames, and then he just shifts over to the side for the actual cutscene position. So I guess you'll see it on EaB's screen if you just stare at the top center.
Well,
just for a couple frames before he goes into the correct spot.
does that happen, or is that just a normal thing?
That's just a normal thing.
Notice that. Didn't look like he did it in this stage.
Oh, for a second I was thinking that hit on that third turtle was a mistake, but no, he has a bunch of extra health, so he kind of needs more blocks.
Yeah.
Too used to low percent strats.
Pretty good Vile fight there for Tokyo. Just one missed shot, but doesn't matter too much when it goes right off screen.
It's kind of sad that such a mobile boss has such a crappy weapon as his weakness.
Yeah.
It's easy to miss and you're only allowed one at a time. Oh!
Got the drop. Not with the frame perfect. Definitely one of the harder Phantom grabs in the game since it's a vertical trigger.
Yeah, I think it's like even more annoying than the Dillo one for the sub-tank. Just because like even your starting position where you shoot from is like a little variable rather than just being from the ground.
Alright, let's see if Tokyo can get the legendary damageless bow spider. No one has ever done that. No drop for EaB.
Alright, didn't quite get the rhythm for the little dance on Koanger, but fight was just fine anyway. Nothing catastrophic happened. Did Tokyo even get any baby spiders?
I don't think so. We'll see as soon as EaB
2418 teleport. Yeah, he's like the entire boss fight behind.
did the legendary damageless.
I can't believe it. EaB sadly not getting a damageless.
Ooh, misses the last one, having to dodge those babies. Alright, so 1 minute and 4 seconds between the two runners right now. Which is roughly half the time it costs to die on Velgard or Sigma, so still anybody's race.
That early torpedo always scares me. Now that last guy, because it takes so long to turn around to actually hit him.
Looked like Tokyo got 2 gaps there, or wall jumped in neither of them, and just grabbed the ladder. It's like someone's got to go practice their gap jump inputs.
It was calculated for the RNG on Eagle.
Oh yeah. Can you get 4 hits on a left red eye that goes down to the ground like that? At the start of the fight?
I don't think so.
Wow, the quick triple there at the end. It is, this name is banned, it's just incredibly unlikely.
Yeah, it's pure RNG whether it'll slide or not, so sometimes it happens a lot, sometimes it doesn't happen at all. Usually it happens a couple times.
Nice dolo skip there for Tokyo. Using Fire Wave to get his charge in the start of the fight. Chameleon. So we can do some Doppler effect strats. Save a full hit off the fight. Saves probably close to a second in RTA.
Yeah. Like, you lose a little bit of time on the setup, but you also hit him for the first time in the fight a lot faster.
Yeah.
So those two things sort of balance out. So you do gain a pretty substantial amount of time overall if you execute it correctly.
Yeah, EAB meant to get those heart containers in an E-Tank. If you don't get any upgrades, you die in pretty much 2 hits from anything in the final stage. So, in a race setting, even the top runners die fairly often in Sigma's fights. Tokyo getting the business from Octo over here. Looks like it was 2 E-trains, but he got out of them quickly.
Yeah. Worst part of him was the bonk coming out of the second one. Otherwise he handled them decently well.
It's like he's not going for the health, he's going all in.
Yeah, he's got enough health to get smushed up against the wall once, I think, by D-Rex. I don't recall how much contact damage is for the top half, but he's definitely in killed by a chomp territory.
I'm surprised like how rare it is to see top runners go for race strats in races. Like going up there at the top doesn't really cost that much time, like maybe somewhere between 1 to 2 seconds. But if it saves you a direct death, it's a small price to pay to get the W. Tokyo proving he did not need the help, though. Very well executed Drex fight.
We'll see if Velgarder is going to be nice.
Yeah, it looks like if Tokyo dies on Velgarder Sigma, it will probably be like around tied.
And Velgarder was not very nice. You could...
Alright, so 4 health, anything will kill him now.
Yeah, even in low percent, if you can come out of this fight like undamaged from the dog, you're in a pretty comfortable spot because you can take a hit from anything on Wolf Sigma.
Yeah, I think like lightning and fire do 12. Out of 16 health, claws do 8.
Yeah. If you get hit only once on the dog, you're still okay for a claw hit, but anything else is a no-go.
Oh, geez.
Missed that rolling shield, but that was to avoid the lightning and just get out of there, so I don't blame him.
Alright, 32-37. Outside of that, that super costly Kalanger death, that was a pretty good run.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the time loss on that one is. That was probably one of the worst stage deaths you can take.
Yeah, so Tokyo's doing a pretty terrible job at throwing the tournament here. So he can go play some more Rockman 2, winning a match there. Maybe he's just trying to make it more dramatic to give EAB the comeback.
He just wants to build a better storyline for Brazil to triumph.
Yeah. Alright, so EAB's down to looks like somewhere around 10 health. I do believe he has the E-Tank still, though. I think the lightning will kill him at this HP, though. Should be fine for a claw hit, though. Alright, very nice. 3403.
Nice. The strat was to take a death somewhere else. So you can have just one death in the run and have it not be at Sigma. Take any other death and you'll be okay.
So Tokyo up 1-0 over EAB. This is the quarterfinals? Semifinals? I think it's the semifinals. Whoever wins this goes to play the winner of Akiteru versus...
Yeah, quarterfinals.
Quarter? I think it's semi.
No, one after this is semis.
Oh. This is... Have Aki... This tournament bracket hasn't been updated in a while, so I don't really know who's played who yet.
Well, Nero and Two Stop played earlier today, so we know a bunch of those matches have been taken care of.
Archidero versus Reeves is... The winner of that will play the winner of this, and then the winner of that will play the winner of Nero versus whoever wins between Colonel Fatso and Darrenville. Someone should update this.
Someone should update Darrenville's challenge username. It's still Darren Vile. Man, there's a lot of randomizer going on right now.
Jeez.
Speed gaming going in with the spam.
Are we the lone non-randomizing speed gaming channel currently?
Seems like it. Got a bunch of Zelda 1, or not a bunch of Zelda 1. One Zelda 1 and some Link to the Past. Key Sanity. Some pretty cool stuff. Need to make the next Mega Man tournament Mega Man X randomizer.
Yeah.
When Tokyo Scarab finishes it.
Oh, I forgot someone was actually working on that. What's being randomized in it?
Oh man, all kinds of goofy stuff. Last I remember, even things like shot speed, jump height, like jump speed, dash speed, walk speed, were getting altered.
That sounds super epic. That
Yeah.
actually sounds like a randomizer I might actually play.
Yeah, it's really hilarious when you like fire a blue shot and it's like crawling across the screen. I haven't kept up to date completely on what's being randomized. I haven't caught one of his streams in a long time.
Alright, they're off. Round 2. It's like both of them getting a lot of lag there.
Tokyo mitigating a bit of it, killing more of those crusher dudes. I never remember their name.
Ooh, Tokyo got double passive. That's unfortunate. He has to kill him from the left side, waste a bit of time there. You don't have to kill him from the left side if you get double passive. You can do single bonk strats, but it's still a little risky to do. Spike Piece is their name. Oh, what happened with those task cars?
Some bad things happened, I guess. Oh, I think just the first car bonked into him and didn't shoot him.
Oh.
So he was like on pace to just get killed by the other car.
So both runners already doing better than their first races. Tokyo got a 2:04 grab there, and I didn't see what KB's was, but it's probably around 2 minutes. Yeah, looks like it based on their delta. Tokyo about 4 seconds behind. Looks like EaB got hit by a bat in both of his races now. Not sure how exactly he managed those.
Looks like EaB is about a Dr. Light monologue ahead.
Oh yeah. My favorite monologue, where Dr. Light says, oh Jesus. Almost falling in the pit there. Where Dr. Light says you have a choice to fight or not, but really you don't have a choice at all, because... Dude, EaB's going...
bottom route, let's go.
I forget how much slower that is.
Like a third of a second or something? It's really not that much at all.
Like, yeah, it's like, what is it, 2 extra wall jumps? But then you don't have to spend the time getting in the mech and some other stuff.
Yeah. And you'll get that sweet, sweet mech dash speed for the short amount of time.
450 kill for EAB, 454 for Tokyo. It's a 4-second lead for Tokyo going into the stage. Now it's a 4-second deficit.
Classic penguin luck.
There we go. Finally, someone climbing the left side there. Instead of going for the gap jump that nobody ever gets.
It's so cool when you do get it.
That is true. Whenever I see people actually get the gap, it happens so rarely that they don't even like react to it and they just grab the ladder anyway.
It's difficult. You kind of have to have like your muscle memory all dialed, so you just hit jump at just the right height and then hit up, so you'd still actually be able to grab the ladder in that jump if you mess it up. Because if you jump too high, you just can't kick anymore.
Yeah. I think Tokyo, more so than any other runner I usually watch, gets gap jumps and then doesn't kick and just grabs a ladder.
He's been doing that quite a bit, actually, hasn't he? At the very least in these last couple runs. I mean, I guess it's better than kicking and falling out anyway. Why would you tell him to not do the bird teleport?
Oh, smokes, dude. Half a second delta. Tokyo's lead, but barely.
That's a very important, legitimate strategy, okay? You can't just not teleport that woodpecker around. Unless you're Tokyo, I guess, because I don't think he's been doing that.
How does that work? Is that the only enemy you can do that to in the game?
I'm pretty sure. It's the only enemy that, like, spawns another enemy and then teleports it somewhere. It's sort of like a phantom grab, but that an enemy's doing to a different enemy because you killed the first. Even crazier glitch there. I know goofy stuff can happen to the sprites if you go back and forth doing the woodpecker thing enough times.
Can you spawn like a billion of them and then just end the stage like in Mega Man 1?
No, I think if you have one of them already moved, you can't go back and then spawn another one in that spot that it normally should be.
It's a shame.
That would be pretty cool though, if you just stack up a whole bunch.
Nice lag city climb from Tokyo there. I forget how much time that saves. Was it like 20 frames?
It's got a pretty big variance from lag and death sprites and all that kind of nonsense, but if you do it pretty well, it can save a good chunk of time, yeah, 15-20 frames.
Fortunately, oh,
he was going for the other grab too.
yeah. So oh goodness, yeah, that was a good recovery. The second, doing the grab there versus the beginning of the stage, you get a different type of platform that's way wider, and because of how wide it is, it's like impossible to control for an RTA. He is getting so many extra lives. Holy smokes.
You got like the ideal drop to get the grab off of. Getting the Phantom grab there on that second set of platforms, that one saves a ton of time in RTA if you could pull it off.
Yeah, I think TAS saves like 7 seconds with it. Oh, does that means he doesn't have an E-tank now, so is he gonna get a different one?
That's a good question. Maybe he'll just go for the Dillo Phantom grab and hope.
Fortunate bonk there in the Zam cave, Zam hallway. Pretty good Slimer pattern though.
Calling it a cave seems pretty cool because it's clearly the interior of a building.
I like how I can't tell when EAB's using Storm Tornado or not because he's 30 FPS.
You got a really dumb pattern on Thunder Slimer again. Typical Thunder Slimer nonsense, just bouncing around.
Did EAB have a death this run? I don't think so.
Not yet.
Interesting that there's this big of a disparity between them with no deaths yet. I guess the biggest time loss would be for going for the
the Eagle Heart
and not getting the Phantom grab.
That Phantom grab was the only thing making that heart remotely viable. Otherwise, it's like an entire elevator cycle slower.
Fortunately, whiffing a lemon there, which made his second lemon do less damage, so he couldn't kill the miner there.
Yeah, you can only have one of the double damage lemons on screen at a time, so like until that first one fully disappeared, more difficult to kill anything. Nice. Like, even after taking a bonk and kind of messing the start of that up, EAB just went for it anyway. Nah, dude, I'm doing top route.
And he also picked up the the health there, even though he doesn't have an E-tank and was missing health.
Well, if you're missing health, it doesn't fill your sub-tanks anyway. Which is kind of annoying. Like, even if there's a lot of overflow, it just doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like X cracks open a soda, takes a sip, and goes, yeah, I don't need the rest, and just throws it out.
Yeah, that's so wasteful. Well, the legendary no item drop during that fall there, down into the Met section for Tokyo. Optimal lag reduction.
Yeah, my favorite is when I get 3 drops and it's like horrible. Like, why did I even kill these?
Yeah. Any lag reduction strats that involve killing enemies in this stage is a sort of gamble, because you can of course get a lot of drops and just end up causing even more lag because you're getting explosion sprites and drops on screen. EaB didn't go for the Dillo sub-tank, so I guess he's just going without a sub-tank now.
Yeah, he didn't need it last time.
That's true. Hello, Berlin dude. Thanks for the good luck. Always nice to have luck watching speedruns. Dude, these rolls. Holy smokes. Holy.
Yeah. Come on, Dillo. He's already behind.
Okay.
What? What's that?
Wow.
That was an absurdly long Dillo roll.
How many bounces was that? I'm gonna need an instant replay on that. I'm gonna have to go back and count those.
Like, it was bad enough that he didn't even shoot every time the Dillo was coming down, and he's still almost out of ammo at the end of the fight. Yeah, rolling deep.
Alright, that was 14 bounces.
14 bounces or 14 seconds of bouncing?
Like 14 bounces where he could have come out of his thing.
Ooh. That sucks. That's one of the worst I've seen.
It's about 15 seconds worth of bouncing. That's pretty good. Looks like Tokyo having a low
Like
19.
Yeah, it looks like it was about 1905 or so. 8 mav kill.
That's one of the longest Dillo rolls I've ever seen. That doesn't quite top the QTT6 one, though. I'm pretty sure QTT6 was like at least 20 seconds.
That one was quite good. Oh, no dash. those platforms eat your dashes if you start walking first. For a handful of frames during the walk startup animation, where X isn't quite in the full walk cycle yet.
Apparently, Tokyo didn't tell Mega Man to dash because that's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nicely getting the standard leap of faith method.
It's called Leap of Faith, but it's pretty reliable actually, compared to the other one Tokyo went for, but didn't quite have the subpixels.
Yeah, the slightly faster version of Leap of Faith there, you need a specific y-axis subpixel to get it, which can be manipulated as long as you do full height jumps from the start of the stage. But if you let go even a frame too early on any of them, it'll mess up your subpixels, and you're just relying on luck at that point, pretty much. No drop for Tokyo there, unfortunately.
So what is that? We've seen like one drop in 5 races today?
Yeah. Oh,
EaBT gets a drop.
I think it looked like it was too far left, maybe, or jumped too early.
Yeah, I think he did jump a little early and grab it, maybe a little too far to the left. It's awkward. You need to get the drop as you're coming up. It's like 11 frames into your jump or so. You need to get the drop in order to grab the door. I think he's done it again. Back-to-back damageless bow spiders.
Oh, hey. Ooh. It looked like EaB read that last pattern perfectly, but then just didn't shoot. Looks like he didn't have the charge for that one after it either.
Killed him with a spark. Tokyo getting kind of stuck on Torpedo for a while. That actually sucks in that section, because for whatever reason, torpedoes do very little damage to the miners. EaB taking a death in the first pit of the stage. Oh, another one.
Two quick ones. One of the quickest ways to die in the game.
He's still got one extra life, though.
Yeah,
Nope.
He did get like a million of them on Eagle stage.
At least one of them he picked up.
Dude, that Mega Man X cartoon episode, or the Mega Man cartoon episode with X in it, so epic. I must stop Mavericks at all costs.
Yeah, for being like a way more advanced robot, X talked completely like a robot, not a person. Like, like classic Mega Man.
Tokyo90 is quite a bit ahead. He's just like blowing everything up indiscriminately. What was EaB trying to do there with the ice sled?
I'm not 100% sure there. Just ride it a bit. Maybe you bypass some kind of camera lock if you hop off that little corner.
Maybe he was going for the secret Eagle refight skip that nobody knows about yet.
Dude, the sickest tech. Busted it now when like not even that would save you.
Ooh, Tokyo jumping the gun there a little on that boomerang, but luckily there was enough HP to try it again.
If you do it early in the fight, you can just try it again, you just feel a little dumb. You can get above the ceiling there, alright.
Ooh, the nice fire wave underwater strats on the Octo refight from Tokyo. It's all part of that manipulation for the no E-drains.
If you blow all of your ammo of Fire Wave in this room, it should evaporate all the water.
Yeah, that's a good point. It really should. And then Octo should just die because he's a fish out of water.
Yeah, can't breathe anymore.
Very nice, the 5 damage boomerang at the start of T-Rex. Nice fight from Tokyo. It's always
Yeah,
nice of T-Rex when he gives you the Kamehameha move, because you know exactly how the rest of the fight's gonna go.
yeah. You can get like 4 hits in or something before the first one even happens.
Is that a desperation attack? Can you do that at high health?
I think it is a desperation attack. But I could be wrong. I just know that I really like seeing that more than him thrash around the room at Mach speed.
Yeah. EaBT doing some lag reduction, some task tier lag reduction in that room, but getting some drops, unfortunately.
Ooh, Tokyo getting a really nice dog pattern.
The God Dog. He got Sparks there, I think, right?
Yeah, spark, then walk into him, then fire. So he only needed to take 1 hit. He was able to just sit in the corner the whole time. So he's okay to take 1 claw hit, but anything else will end this.
This looks like a pretty good base for Tokyo.
Yeah, this could be a high 31 maybe? Maybe not, maybe there's a low 32.
Fight goes well. Looks like it could just barely be. Oh, it's a shot.
Yeah, 32 flat.
Really nice run. So that's 2-0 victory for Tokyo over EaBT, the pride of Brazil, fortunately. That knocks Brazil out of this tournament, I believe.
Tokyo's just on a Brazilian killing spree in this tourney.
First takes out Madu, now EaBT. The guy's ruthless. So Tokyo plays Reeves versus Aki next, so and that is the oh yeah, that'll be semifinals. This was quarterfinals.
For freeing all Brazilians, yeah. Tokyo did it just for you guys. EaBT doesn't have a sub-tank this time.
Oh jeez. That was pretty close.
Yeah, it's still fine. Still didn't matter anymore.
34-02.
Yeah, they can play Rockman too, finally.
Poor Tokyo, still trapped in the never-ending cycle of playing X1.
Well, EaBT's Mega Man watches his hopes and dreams crash as he exits the tournament.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, it's Tokyo something.
Yeah, Tokyo DC.
Something.
How does it feel, Tokyo, to have to play more Mega Man X?
Don't tell me this. I died twice, hoping that EAB would take both matches away from me. And he
It's all
failed.
over.
It's over. I'm stuck in Rockman X still.
This is your fate.
Yeah. To be the last US in the brackets.
The last Japanese.
Or, you know, yeah. I'm from Tokyo, China, everyone. But yeah. That was pretty bad. I freaking can't believe I died on Kawenger and on Leap. Oh well.
That was Kwanger was first match. Leap was second match, right?
Yeah. Yep. And then I got double passives. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then the one that I got the double passive, I got the task car where the car hit me instead of shooting me, so I had to bail on that too. So I was like, man, this game just wants me to lose, but
Yeah, that was a really intro stage.
man, if only the car shot me while I was in the air, that would have been epic.
The good old Baba.
The good old Baba death that no one saw on GDQ because I think they went down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, that was. Stream goes down, comes back. It's like, why is Baba like a year behind?
Yeah, because he died twice, if I remember right. He died there and he
yeah, I
died
think
somewhere
so.
else.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
It's like EAB's here as well. Can we get a word from the EAB? Pride of Brazil?
I am free.
Brazil is free.
For
Good job.
you,
You saved Brazil. You let them free.
I joined the tournaments hoping I'd lose on group stage. Like,
Too bad they didn't put you in the same group with Nero and Aki like they did with
Oh, yeah.
Lasso. You would have definitely.
Dude, poor Lasso. Every time I think of that, just man, the most unfortunate group. Put in.
You get stuck with the world record holder and the God Gamer. What are you gonna do?
Alright, so what's up next for you guys? I know, well, Tokyo's still in the tournament, so he has to keep playing X, and he's
Still keep
got
playing
Rockman 2 going.
Gotta play that good game, Rockman 2.
But,
And soon X5 with the Enigma manipulation.
oh yeah. EAB, what's up next for you? X4?
yeah, X4 because I'm the attorney.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
X4
SW.
turning.
31?
This is not gonna happen.
Darn it. So yeah, I think that wraps it up for us. Looks like there's some randomizers going on in Speed Gaming 3 and 4.
Mega Man X randomizer win.
Yeah, that's the question.
Whenever someone finishes that heckin' ROM.
Yeah, I think the guy's name is like Tokyo something.
No,
It
no.
actually is.
No. We can't give that meme to him, okay? That's me! That's my meme!
It's
I thought you
Tokyo
hated
Scarab.
Yeah. I'm Tokyo something. Okay, well, thanks for the race, EAB.
See ya, dudes.
See you guys later.
See ya.
Yeah.